welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be basically showing you guys how to pluck your frontal like a pro. So this is going to be very detailed, by the way, because I before I learned how to pluck, I used to look all on YouTube, looking everywhere to like figure out, you know, how to pluck. And it's a couple of good videos, but mostly no. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do, I hope y'all can see. The first thing that you want to do is go ahead and get your, well, first of all, you always want to start on wet hair. So I just washed this frontal because I bleached the knots and everything, as y'all can see. So you want to go ahead and bleach your knots first. Already put on my channel, I have a video how I bleach my knots. I'll link that down below. How I bleach my knots and dye my wig jet black without staining the lace. So yeah, first thing, you want to make sure your hair is always wet, okay? The next thing is something that I learned is that I don't know if this is like my fault or a common sense kind of thing, but I used to pluck my frontals or my lace on the mannequin head, and I would put it like, I would pluck, you see how the frontal facing me? I would put the frontal on the mannequin head like that, and I would pluck it like in this direction, like looking down on it instead of it facing towards me as if it was on somebody's head. So that's tip number one. I mean, you can use the mannequin head, but just make sure that it's facing you. The hairline is facing you as if it was on somebody's head, okay? So that's tip number one. Well, that's tip number two, because tip number one is to always start on a wet frontal. And what you're going to need is just a comb, a bottle of water. You want to keep a spray bottle of water. And the most important part is some good ass tweezers, because this will make or break your plucking. So you want to make sure they're sharp and new. Here they go. So these are the tweezers that I recommend. These are the Nika K New York tweezers. They're very sharp and they're definitely going to get the job done. So definitely just make sure that you invest in some good tweezers. Okay, let's get started. So I hope you guys can see okay. But okay, so how I pluck it, I'll go ahead and use a colored towel. Any kind of light colored towel will do, so that you can see. You don't want to use black or nothing like that, because then that's going to defeat the purpose. So yeah, I just basically, I do my sides first, and then I lightly go in and pluck the middle. But yeah, I'm going to pluck heavier on the sides just because I know I'm doing the middle part. Yeah, so you want to pluck heavier on the sides as well, because you want the sides to look really, really, really natural, okay? Don't over pluck. You just go a little heavier on the plucking on the sides. Okay, so first, go ahead and wet down your frontal. And then I like to do small sections, okay? So I'm just gonna start on this section right here that I just parted out. And then always another tip, please get a pre-plucked frontal. It's 2020. Stop ordering these thick ass AliExpress frontals, baby. Get you a pre-plucked. You could order AliExpress, but make sure it's pre-plucked, honey, because if you have a hairstylist, sometimes they won't even accept your frontal if it's not pre-plucked, because don't nobody have time for that. Okay, so first things first, go ahead and section off. This is going to be our protective guide. You don't want to start by plucking this pre-plucked section just because it's already pre-plucked. It's already thinned out. So we're going to go in and pluck that a little more. But first, we're going to get into where it really needs the plucking. So right here, as y'all can see, you see how this is light and this is dark. This is like really thick. Another thing to help you see, y'all see how I'm moving my hand like this and pushing it back? I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. But just basically push it back so you can see, okay? So now let's go ahead and get started. Now that we have sectioned off the part that, this is our guide, the pre-pluck section. We're going to go ahead and start. So you want to hold your tweezers down, like how I'm holding it. The sharp part should be facing you like this. This is how you're going to pluck. Like this. Not like this. You're going to pluck a hole in your frontal. Tweezers facing you like this. This the motion. Okay? That's important. You don't want to pluck like this. No. Don't do this. Even don't do this. No. Like this. Okay? So, this is very detailed. I told y'all so. Because this, I feel like this is well needed. I needed this. So, I know somebody else, some other people out there need this. This is not easy. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start on this small section. Now, there is no particular order that I go. I just pluck and I check my work, okay? So, we're just going to start plucking. Don't stay on one part too long, okay? So, just watch me. Boom. I'm going to do it again. I'm just randomly pulling hairs, okay? Also, push it back with your hand like this so you can check your work. Now, what we're doing right now is, y'all see how thick this is? This right here is thick. We're trying to thin this out to get that gradient look so it's not so thick. So just keep plucking. Steady moving. Don't stay in one spot too long. Okay, now it still look thick, so we're going to keep plucking. Just keep on plucking. Constantly moving. Don't stay in one spot too long. Okay, now do y'all see how that look kind of thinned out a little bit? Now, you just going to look for whatever look dark right here. Right there. Right here. Okay, so that's good. So we're going to part this out. We don't want to overpluck. So this section is good. Okay, now you see this? We back thick again. So we're going to go ahead and pluck that out. And I hope this is making sense to y'all. Please take your time. This just comes with practice, and it's going to take a lot of patience. Do not try to rush it, because if you rush it, you're either going to overpluck or you're going to underpluck. Either way, it ain't going to look right. So just take your time. And I'm pretty much, when I'm pushing my hand back, I'm just checking for that gradient effect, okay? So right here is kind of thinned out, as you can see. We're only looking at the beginning. So this is good. I'm going to take this out. And taking this out is going to help you prevent from over plucking your frontals, okay? So this is probably going to be the last section that we pluck, because we're getting towards the back. But like I said, on the sides, you want to go heavier. So you can go this far back because you want it to look as natural as possible. The key is checking your work. Don't just keep plucking and plucking and plucking and not looking at what you're doing. You're going to overpluck. So go ahead and keep checking your work. So I just pluck, 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 move, pluck, pluck, check my work. I'm going to pluck a little more right here. Okay. Now I'm going to check my work again. So I'm going to pull this back. Spray bottle is your best friend when plucking. As you can see, it's already looking better. So now that we went in and plucked it, I'm just gonna pretty much take my hand so I can really see what I did. So now I can see I still need to pluck all this because this looks thick. So since we're on this first row, we're gonna lightly pluck. When I say lightly, look. Now check it. All plucking is being patient and checking your work. Take your time, check your work. And wherever I see little dark sections, I'm just plucking it out until it looks gradient. So do y'all see, like when I pull it back, how this look dark right here? We don't want that. So when I'm pushing my hand back, if I see a real dark section, I'm plucking that out. I'm just plucking. We want gradient, natural. Gradient and natural, that's what we're going for. Okay? So, I think this looked pretty good. Okay. Let's check our work. Do y'all see that? It's looking good to me. So now, y'all see this line right here where they put it? You just want to get rid of that line. Okay, so what I like to do is just go in. And if you see, like, I don't know if y'all can see, some of my knots didn't bleach. So if you see some black knots, go ahead and pluck that out. At the front. If it's at the front of the hairline, go ahead and pluck that out. Okay? And I'm getting rid of that line that they put because that makes it look real unnatural. So, yeah. Okay. So that's that section. And then y'all can already see the difference. You can really already see the difference. And we didn't even pluck like that much. So look, that compared to this, you just see the difference. You see? Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next section. On the side, we're still on the side, but that is plucked. So now we're gonna move on to this section. So now we're working on this section. I just kind of like to section it off. Go ahead and wet her down. Now we're just gonna take out this pre-pluck section because this is our protective guide. And if y'all hear some noise, that's the garage. Okay, so now y'all can see this is like really thick compared to over here. So we're just gonna basically go in and pluck all of this. So remember, just take it and just start plucking. Constantly moving, not staying in the same spot. Checking our work. Just like that. Okay, so as we can see, this first little line right here, you see how it's looking plucked? Like it looked kind of thinned out. It looked gradient. We're going to go ahead and section that out. All this right here. Because if we don't, we're going to over pluck it. Okay, so now we back to square one. Y'all see how thick that look? We just basically thinning this out. No particular order. Just go in and pluck. Keep it moving. Pluck, 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 pluck. Check your work. It still needs plucking. Still needs some more plucking. It's kind of thick, so I have to pluck. Don't be scared to pluck. As long as you're checking your work, you're not going to over pluck it. Okay, can y'all see that? We have lightened it up right here. So now we could go ahead and move this. Let me see, because I feel like I could pluck a little more. Like right here, right here, right here. Yeah, this is pretty good. Plucking is all about having an eye. You just have to know what you're looking for, okay? So boom. Y'all see how that thin that looks? We're gonna move this section out the way. Because that has been plucked. Now boom. Y'all see how we back thick? You see how it ain't no gradients right there? It's just a thick line, thick black line. We gotta thin that out to make it look natural. So, and you can even see right here, look. You see how this look? And then you see how this look? That's showing you right there. This needs to be plucked more. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and thin this out. Okay. Hey, Tinker Butt. Hey, what you doing? Okay. So now y'all see how we thinned that out? That's good. It's not looking thick like that. Let's see. I can open this up a little more. Like right here, I see this dark. I could just pluck that. Pluck it again. Right here. Right here. So once you went in and did your mass plucking, like when we plucked all that, you want to go in and check your work. And wherever you see it's like too dark, like right here, just go in and pluck it. Okay, so that's good right there. So now let's see what we're looking like. Okay, we're getting somewhere, y'all. So we're gonna spray her down. Let's see. Y'all see that? Beautiful. Okay, now what we're gonna do is go in and pluck the hairline just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Now, let's see. Now I'm just going in. Getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of that line. And this is what we're looking like. Nice and gradient. This is what you want. You want that gradient. Y'all see that? So I'm pretty much gonna wrap the video up here. I don't want it to be too long. Let me know if y'all want to see more of this, or if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm just gonna go in and pluck the other side, but let me show y'all first of all the comparison and how much hair I plucked. Okay, so this is a lot. I didn't even this is all the hair I plucked off of one side, so don't be scared to pluck, y'all. Okay, so that's this side. And let me show y'all the other side. So this is plucked right here. This is plucked to the gods. Plucked, right? Okay, now let me show y'all not plucked. Okay. And this is not plucked. Let's see. Not plucked. And then plucked. So, I hope y'all see the difference. I hope I helped you guys out. Please feel free to leave me any questions that y'all have. Let me know if this helped you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. We're almost at 200 subscribers. If I don't get 4 more people to subscribe to my channel, go check out my other videos, you guys. Stay tuned because we have more informative videos coming. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.